Hello everyone, this hour on Verbling, the next in my Getting Results in Business series. We are in the middle of our unit on project management, and today we are going to be practicing project management, of course, but we're also going to learn a very practical skill, which is the skill of how to work with, well, it's really your phone manners is what we're going to be working on. How to end and begin a call in a way that sounds professional, particularly if you're trying to get an update on a project. Let me get my name on the screen and do a quick introduction while we're waiting for people to join us. I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, hanging out in Lisbon to bring you this class. I've taught over 1,000 classes on Verbling since February 2013. Over the last 15 years, that's right, 15 years, hard to believe, I've taught English to kids, to teenagers, to adults, business English at major international companies like BP, Deloitte, Prada, BCG, Bain Capital, and others. I've taught academic and exam courses at high schools and universities like the FCE, CPE, CAE, IELTS, TOEFL, YPP exam, which is for the United Nations. So whatever your particular dilemma is in English, bring it to me and I'll help you solve it. You can book a trial lesson with me and I'll create a customized course to try to help you with your particular needs. But for now, let's do this class, and don't forget, follow me on Verbling by clicking that link in the chat window so that you can see all my upcoming classes. That's the only way we have to advertise on Verbling, so do follow the teachers that you're interested in. Unless you're not interested in me, then don't follow me, but if you are, you really ought to. But I hope you're interested. Let me say hi to all of you as I'm opening our class material. And, oh, by the way, let me put the class material there. Class material in the chat window as well. And I'm going to open it up in the background. Okay, so while that's opening, let's welcome back Mr. Raphael. Nice to see you, Raphael. How are you today?
Nice to see you again.
And did you have a good Easter, Raphael?
Yes, I went to near Lisbon to Sesimbra. I was there.
Really?
Yeah, pretty nice. I never been there, and it's pretty nice. I enjoy with my wife at the beaches. Also, Caparica is a surprising place. Very beautiful.
Caparica.
Yeah.
That's just on the other side of the bridge.
Yeah, yeah. But it's very beautiful. So beautiful. And
it is. It's hard to believe that that's part of Lisbon, but that's actually. I guess technically it's not really Lisbon because it's over the bridge. But anyway, that's a beach where you can go surfing. And it's basically in the city. Yeah. Weird. Very interesting.
Yeah.
You're the second student that told me that he's coming to Lisbon or he went to Lisbon. I had another one too after the class who said, "Oh, I'm going to be in Lisbon tomorrow," which is always weird because I'm on the internet. And everyone is spread out over the globe, and then they say they're going to come to Lisbon. Very good, very good.
Thank you.
Costa de Caparica. There you go. Let's say hello to Mr. Jose. Welcome back, Jose.
Hello, John.
Nice to see you. Mr. Alexander, Mr. T. Long time no see, everyone. Nice to see everyone. And let's say hello to a brand new face as well, Mr. Ulia. Hello, Ulia. How are you?
Hello, Mr. John. Hello, could you hear me?
I can. And where are you from, Ulia?
I'm from Indonesia, but I think I'm get used to it with Verbling a year ago, and I start again.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And tell me, what's in that picture? Are you wearing a funny hat, Ulia?
No. What are you asking for? It is a kind of temple in Yogyakarta, Indonesia.
It's in Jakarta. Okay.
Yogyakarta, Prambanan Temple. Have you seen the movie about I forgot that kind of movie. Hello?
Which movie?
Hello?
Sorry.
Uh, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot. I forgot. Let me check it for you.
Okay. Or if you've got a Wikipedia link to the temple,
Yeah.
just put it in the chat window so we can take a closer look. Looks very, very
Okay.
beautiful.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. And welcome back, Tanya, as well. Nice to see you, Tanya. How are you?
Fine, and you?
Very good. So, Tanya, you have a very unusual last name. Tell me about your last name. Were your parents Italian?
Yes.
Is that it?
Yes. My family, Vulcani, is my family is from Italy, north of Italy.
Oh, yeah?
Yes,
and when did they go to Brazil? A long time ago?
Yes, a long time ago. It's my grandfather came.
Great grandfather.
Great. How can I say?
Great grandfather.
Great father. Yes.
Bisavô.
Yes.
Great grandfather. The bees for us is a great.
Okay.
That's
great.
How we say it. Great grandfather. So your great grandfather came. My great grandfather came from somewhere.
Brazil.
My great grandfather didn't go to Brazil.
Okay. Sorry.
Mine came from somewhere near Odessa, as far as we know, if I remember right. It's a little hard to remember which part of the family came from what, but they were all somewhere in Russia, Ukraine area.
Okay.
Which makes sense that I now speak Portuguese and live in Portugal, right?
Yeah.
So no connection whatsoever. And look at this, a movie about that place. Let's see if we can take a look. After the Dark. I don't know this movie. That's because it looks like an Indonesian film. Is this an Indonesian film? After the Dark?
No, actually, this box movies, but it took place in Indonesia.
Let me see if I can share my screen before we get started here. We'll take a quick look. Let's see. This is the link that he gave us. Let me just see if I can open this up. After the Dark. Oh, you gave me the link in the... It's not in English. That's why I thought... Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Wait. Let me change it to English. Hold on. Let me see if I can switch it. It might not have an... Oh, it does. Look, it does. Formerly known as the philosopher, science fiction thriller John Huddles. I think I've seen this. You know, I think I've seen this film. Maybe not, I can't remember. I can't remember if I saw this film. Was this like a low-budget movie, like an independent movie?
What? Independent movie? I don't know.
Was it a movie made with just a little bit of money, like a really cheap movie, and it was lots of dialogue?
Maybe. Yeah, of course. Yes, because it's not about the fantastic or have a very expensive thing. I think it's a cheap movie. It's not about that.
Very interesting. And it was shot in the temple that you showed us? Did it take place in the temple?
Yeah, in that temple.
Just seeing if I can get a picture of it. Well, that doesn't look like it. That looks like World of Warcraft.
No.
Is this it? No.
No.
No. Okay, that's just a temple. Okay. Everyone, go out and see that movie and think of Ulia. Okay, that's your homework, everyone. All right, let's get started. We have some notes here, and we also have our presentations. I'm going to scroll down to the last class, which was on Thursday. And I didn't give you homework 2. I gave you only homework 1, I think. The last class, what did we do? We had, I should say, we held an up-to-date meeting of our own in the last class. And so after last class, now you should be more confident with our key phrases. But don't worry, because we're going to have a chance to review those today, okay? So that's just a quick update of what we had, a little meeting. We're going to have a chance to have an update meeting today, but we're going to add phone skills to that set of skills that we practice. Let me go to the material. One moment. On page 4, I'm going to open 2 presentations because we're going to do a new skill, but we're going to go back and I'm going to use some material from presentation 2. Okay, so I'm going to open presentations 2 and 3. And before I do anything else, just quickly, I want to ask if any of you did the homework if you have questions. So I'm going to put the homework on the board first. And did any of you, not all of you were here, of course, but those of you who were here and who did the homework, did you have any questions about anything in particular? Remember, you can check your answers on the last page. Got anything wrong? Let me know in the next class. So here you had to unscramble keywords. Here you had to match sentences, and I think that was it. Oh, and then here you had to fill in the blanks. Of course, you have answers here, but sometimes you're not sure why a particular answer is correct. Okay? So, if you didn't do this homework, no problem. Just do it after class. It's just a review of the keywords from the first 2 or 3 classes. Okay? Were there any questions about the homework before I go on? Did anyone do it? No.
No.
Of course not.
How I can get the presentation because I haven't the link.
No? Okay. You were not here last week, that's why you didn't get it.
Yeah.
Okay, but no problem. I'll give it to you in the chat window right now. That's the link to the homework. Okay, and if you ever need any links, the second thing you can open is our notes.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the second link I'm going to give you right there. Okay, so all of our presentations will be on page 4 of that notes document, but the homework is the first link that I gave you. I think I gave you the right one. Did I give him the right one? I hope I did. Give me a second just to make sure I gave you the right link. Yes, I did. Okay. All right, very good. So, if there's no questions, let's go on to something new. We're talking about project management. Today, we're going to deal with starting and ending phone calls in the context of getting an update on a project. I want you to take a look at this, how to start and end phone calls. My question is, which ones would you use to start or to end a call? Okay? I want you to fill in the missing word from whatever makes sense to you. There's no right or wrong answer here. Okay? So let me get this on the screen. There you go. Okay? So, Mr. Alexander, I want you to read A, and I want you to fill in the missing words, whatever sounds natural to you for A.
All right. I'm returning your...
Your what?
Your money.
Well, it's in the context of phone calls and project management. So what's the most likely missing word or words?
Maybe I'm returning your call.
Okay, so that would be starting or ending?
Starting, of course.
I'm returning a call, okay? Yes, There's no tricks here. This is just for us to learn some very obvious ones if we don't know them, and then to add some new ones. I'm returning your call is matches with number 1, starting a call. Mr. T, I want you to read B, fill in a missing word if something comes to mind. Are you there, Mr. T?
Yes, I'm here. Yeah, B, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thanks for your help.
Thanks for your help is the missing word. For makes sense.
Yeah.
Is that more for starting or more for ending a call?
I think it's for ending.
It's for ending your call. You're thanking
yes.
the person. Makes sense, right? This is not complicated, right? These are very straightforward. The trick is getting those little details right. Thanks for your help. Very good. Mr. Raphael, I want you to read C and fill in the missing word. What do you think it is?
John's here. I mean, Rafa's here. Here. It's for start a call.
For starting a call. Rafa's here. And here, you don't really need the apostrophe S. I would say John Eric here. I don't actually have to say John Eric's here. You don't have to say the is here. You can, but you don't have to. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And I agree with you. Starting a call. Tanya, can you read D for us?
D. Let me see. And thank you for calling.
Mm-hmm. Or thanks for calling.
Or thanks for calling.
Mm-hmm. So that's an alternative to B. And is that starting or ending?
Ending.
Of course, it's ending. We always thank at the end. Okay, excellent. Mr. Ulia, can you read E for us and fill in the missing word?
Okay. What can I do for you?
What
Can I do for you?
Excellent.
I think it's number 1.
Starting a call.
Start
Okay.
call.
Are you the caller or are you the receiver of the call?
I change the receiver.
The receiver, right. So what can I do for you? It's missing. Excellent. And Mr. Jose, can you read F for us?
Yes, I'm worried about something.
Well, it's about these are all phone call words, so I wouldn't be too creative. Put the most obvious answer.
Okay. I'm
The most obvious answer you can think of when we're talking about phone calls.
the most obvious answer.
Yes. Particularly if Ulia said, "Hi, what can I do for you?" You would respond, how? Say, with F.
I'm doing about
Doing? Are you sure?
no doing no. I'm
You're stating the reason for the telephone call here.
yes.
You're stating the reason. So when you want to explain the reason for the telephone call, you would say, I'm... What do you think?
Hearing? No.
Help him out, class. What do you think, class?
I'm trying to do something and I need help.
No, even more obvious than that.
I'm calling
I'm
about.
calling. Yeah.
I'm calling.
I'm calling about.
I'm calling about.
I'm
Okay.
calling about.
I'm calling about something.
I'm calling. Yes. Don't actually say that if people, hi, I'm calling about something. Now you got to be more specific. But
Yes.
You're right.
I'm calling about a question about.
Excellent. I'm calling about the meeting. I'm calling about the update.
Okay.
I'm calling for some information. I'm calling to know about blah, blah, blah. Right. So as I said, these are so obvious that you might be confused. They're really obvious. I'm calling about. Mr. T, where would you put your sentence, as a beginning or ending phrase? And say it for us and tell us where it fits.
Oh, yes. I think it fits to E.
Okay, and read it for us.
Like
Let's hear it.
I'm asked what can I do for you? Maybe I want to call to someone.
Mhm.
Then I say, could you put me through Mr. A, please?
Excellent. So this is a phrasal verb, and phrasal verbs are really important for everyday situations. Phrasal verbs equal one simple verb like put or get, and as long as it's a high frequency simple verb, be, do, have, put, get, set, make, take, plus one preposition. Prepositions in, at, on, etc. So this is a phrasal verb. Put me through. For phoning, phrasal verbs are very common. Class, let's see if you can name a few different phrasal verbs in the context of phoning. Okay, so one is put somebody through. Raphael, give me another phrasal verb that comes to mind, if one comes to mind.
Hold on could be. Could you hold on for a while, please?
Excellent. Hold on is another phrasal verb. Anya, can you give me one more?
I don't know.
Disregard in English. Disregard.
Disregard.
I can't say disconnect, can I? It doesn't sound natural. So what can I say?
Disconnect.
We don't
don't
say
know.
disconnect. What do we say when we're ending the phone call, everyone? I have to do what? I have to, sorry, I have to. Hello? Can anyone hear me? Not I have to go, but I want to use a phrasal verb. So have to go is good, but this is a phrasal verb. Alexander, when you have to go, you're on the phone and you have to leave, what do you say? Sorry, I have to...
I have to go. I have to hang up the phone.
Hang up. Mr. T, you got it too. Disregard, hang up.
Okay.
So to put someone through, to hold on, that means to wait. To hang up, let me see. I'm going to give you another one. You tell me what it means. Mr. Jose, what
Joe,
about... Yeah.
I didn't understand the meaning of put somebody through.
Let's go to Mr. T. Mr. T, I want you to give her a clear example. When would you say put someone through? What's the context?
Yeah, when you say put me or put somebody through someone, it means you like to speak with that someone.
So let's say you're calling Barack Obama. Does Barack Obama pick up the phone when you call Mr. T?
Yes. Could you please?
No, he doesn't pick up the phone. Who picks up the phone?
He's the receptionist. He's receptionist.
Yes.
But
Janine.
Obama is receptionist.
Yeah, her name is Janine. She's very nice.
Yeah. Janine, could you put me through your president, please?
Exactly.
Okay. This is a formal way to
No,
yes,
call
it
for
is formal.
someone.
It's not that formal. It's not that
Not
formal.
formal.
It's okay. It's normal. It's not that
okay.
formal.
It's normal. Okay.
Yeah. If you got hold of Barack Obama's mother, you could also be less formal and say, oh, could you put me through to Barack, please? I've got some important business. It's about Janine. I can't tell you. So you could be less formal. Mr. Ulia, I want you to look at this word, number 4. Look at that word in the chat window. Mr. Ulia, do you see it?
Yeah, break up.
What does that mean in the context of a phone call? If I say you're breaking up, Mr. Ulia, what does that mean?
Break up. Maybe when you are in bed bed dating, so you kind of like say it the what's that the signal is breaking up, or maybe your sound is breaking up, maybe like that.
Yeah. That's it. When you don't have a good signal or good reception, we say, if there's bad reception, we say you're breaking up. Your voice sounds like this. What's that? Right? You can't hear it clearly. You're breaking up. Okay, we've got some good phrasal verbs to put someone through, to hold on. For number 2, we can also say hold the line. It's an alternative to hold on. Hold the line. Could you hold the line for a minute, please? Can you hold on for a minute, please? To hang up and to break up. Now, you're going to have a phone conversation using these phrasal verbs and these phrases. It says to have 3 phone calls using phrase from number 1. Okay, we can try this as a little exercise, but I also want to go back to our unit from yesterday, from last Thursday, and I want to give you an actual meeting where you need to get an update on some missing information. That will give you a second chance to use the key phrases. So I want to do a little bit of both. So let's start in a simple way with this exercise that you can see on screen first. Okay? Let's see. 3 phone conversations using phrases from 1. You want to know the time of a meeting tomorrow. Mr. Rafa, are you there? Mr.
Yep.
Raphael?
Yep.
I'd like you to call Mr. Alexander. Your situation is the first one. You want to know the time of a meeting tomorrow. Use as many of those phrases from A to F that you can. Are you ready?
Okay.
There's only one rule. You can only say one thing at a time. Same for you, Alexander. So the conversation has to flow, but you can only say one thing. You need to wait for your partner to respond. Here we go. Raphael, you're calling Alexander. The phone is ringing. Ring, 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 ring. Ring, 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 ring.
Hello?
Hello, I'm Rafael from Young Addict class. I'm returning your call from yesterday.
Stop. Only one thing at a time. Let him respond.
Thanks for calling. What can I do for you?
Perfect.
Yes, I'm very interested in to know the time for the meeting tomorrow.
All right. Hold on for a sec. I have to ask it. All right. The time.
Sorry, I can't hear you properly because the line is breaking up.
Oh, not a problem. I can repeat. So the time of tomorrow's meeting is 12 o'clock.
I couldn't hear you properly because the line, as I said before, is breaking up. Could you repeat the time? 11, 12?
Yeah, so okay. The time of tomorrow's meeting is at 12 o'clock.
12 o'clock. That's okay?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks for calling again.
Okay, thank you for your help. See you tomorrow.
Bye.
Very good, very good. Look in the chat window. 2 good expressions that I heard. Hold on for a sec. Very idiomatic. And Raphael, one suggestion. You could say, could you run that past me again instead of could you repeat? In fact, I would avoid using the word repeat, right? Because sometimes we feel a bit embarrassed to say, oh, please repeat, repeat, repeat. I say it in class because I want to be clear, right? But on the phone, you might say, oh, could you run that past me again? Or simply say again. There's a shorter version. I would say it like that. Okay? It's just
what is the first question? Could you run?
Could you run that past me again?
Yes.
Can you see what I wrote in the chat window, Tatiana? I mean, Tatiana. Tanya?
Tanya. I can't find the...
Take a look at the blue box on the top left. The blue box says chat. Click it.
Okay. Thank you.
Because if I write in the Verbling chat, it doesn't always work. So I'm writing on the inside group chat. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, and one more thing. Be very careful if you say, I'm interesting. That means I'm a person who does many great things. I have many hobbies. If you say, I'm interested, that means I want to know. So just be careful with the ending of the adjective. I'm interested in knowing the time of the meeting. Okay? So, Ms. Tanya and Mr. Jose, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Yeah.
Mr. Jose, you are calling Ms. Tanya. You're calling her, and your situation is you want an expenses authorization form. This is very important. Jose.
Authorization for what, Joey? I miss the...
You just take a look at the second bullet point in exercise 2.
Okay.
Expenses authorization form. Okay. Now we're going to clarify what that means. Jose, what job do you have if you're asking for an expenses authorization form? What job do you probably do? What would you guess?
I am the project manager, for example.
Could be a project manager, sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And Tanya, what do you do in this project what's your role that you need to, that someone would ask you for an expenses authorization form? Jose said he's the project manager. Is he really the project manager? Or are you the project manager? He's calling you, so who's who here? What do you think, Tanya? Who would ask you for an authorization form like this? Who would ask you?
I'm a little bit... I didn't understand what is the expenses authorization form. What?
Well, there's no right or wrong answer here. It's just a situation. We can clarify.
Okay.
We can make up the details together.
Okay.
So
I need to ask him about this.
Well, he's calling you. He wants this from you.
Okay.
So, obviously, if it's authorization of expenses, what does that mean, authorization? It's the same in Portuguese, I think.
Yes, I know. Expenses, what does mean? What does expenses mean?
Right. So expenses is the money that you're spending for the project.
Okay, I got it.
So in this case, who's the project manager, Jose or Tanya? Who's the project manager?
Doesn't matter.
No. I'm saying, think about if he's calling you, who's the project manager? If he's calling you, Tanya.
If calling me?
Yeah.
I need to choose someone?
No, I'm I'm clarifying who does what in the company. If Jose is calling you, is he more likely the manager or is he more likely a team member?
Team member.
I would think so too. Yeah, I would think so. So that means that you are more likely the project manager in this case, because you're the one giving out the form. most likely. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Let's try it. You're going to use as many of those key phrases as you can. Are you ready?
Okay. Yes.
Yes.
Jose, you're calling and the phone is ringing. Ring, ring.
Yes.
Ring, ring. Ring, ring.
Hello, Tanya. What can I?
Wait. You're calling Tanya. Wait a second, Jose. Wait a second.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
Ring, ring.
Hello.
Ring, ring.
Hello. What can I do for you, Tanya?
Wait a second, Jose. Are you calling or are you receiving the call, Jose? Are you calling or are you receiving the call, Jose?
I am receiving the call, no? Oh.
No, you're the one calling.
Ah, yes. I am calling.
You are calling. You're calling and you're a team member. So wait for Tanya to pick up. Tanya, don't just say hello. You've got a key phrase to put into practice there. Okay? Take a look at key phrase C. Are you ready?
Okay, yes.
Ring, 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 ring.
Tanya's here.
Hello, Tanya.
Hello, what can I do for you?
Yes. I'm calling you about I want an expenses authorization form. I need to buy a new product for my project.
Okay, hold on for a sec. I will ask some information about that. Jose?
I was going to do the music while you put him on hold.
Jose, I'm back. The expense authorization form will be sent for in your email.
Okay, no problem. When could I call to you? The next week or when?
Say that question again. I didn't quite understand.
I didn't understand.
Repeat the question.
When could I do again?
When could I do what again?
Yes. When could I call you again?
When can I call you again?
Okay. When can I call you again?
It sounds a little bit better. Tanya, I think he's asking you out on a date.
Okay. Sorry, Jose. The line break up. Could you say again?
When can I call you again?
Okay. You can call me back tomorrow morning.
Oh, okay.
Why are you calling her, Jose? What do you want to talk to her about?
Because I need the expenses authorization form thing for the boss.
I know, but she's sending it to you through email. She said she's going to email it to you.
Ah, okay.
I thought you were asking her out on a date, Jose.
Yes. When did you send the email? The email.
Maybe today on afternoon.
In the afternoon.
In the afternoon.
Okay.
Okay. And how?
Thanks for your help.
Very good. Yes. Don't end without thanking the person. Very good. Okay. Excellent. Okay. One last one. Mr. T and Ulia. Ulia, you're going to be calling Mr. T. In the screen, his name is Adesorn, but we call him Mr. T. Are you there, Ulia?
Okay.
Here we go. Your situation. You're calling someone back with information about your holiday dates. Imagine this is at the workplace, and they need to do the schedule for everyone's holiday to make sure there's enough people in the office. So, Mr. T, you're one coordinating the schedules, and you asked Ulia yesterday to get back to you about his holiday dates. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. The phone rings, and Mr. T, you're going to be picking up because Olia is calling
Wait,
you.
teacher. Where's the first? I am the caller.
You are calling Mr. T. You're the one calling.
Okay. Yes.
Ring, 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 ring.
Cup.
Ring, ring.
Hi. I'm T speaking.
Okay.
What can I do for you?
I'm Ulia is here, and I'm returning your schedule from yesterday about holiday dates, my holiday dates.
Yeah. What date or what is your holiday date?
Before you, just interrupt 1 second. Before you say that question, Mr. T, what could you say before you say that? Because it can't just be information. So you've also got to just, be polite and show interest. So what could you say before you ask him about the dates? He gives you the reason for the call, and what reaction could you have to show that you're, listening and interested and polite?
Can you say it again, Julia?
One more time, Olia.
Okay. I'm returning your phone yesterday about my holiday dates.
Yeah. Thanks for calling.
Good.
And,
that's a better one. Good.
And could you give holiday date, please?
Of course. I think about I'm not sure about my holiday dates for 3 weeks or 3 months.
All right. I'll write it for you.
What's the breaking up? I'm sorry.
Yeah. And I think we are done now. Anything else?
Yeah. Thank you for your help.
Yeah. Thanks again. Hope to see you again.
Have you seen him before? Hope to hear from you again. Hope to hear from you again.
Hope to hear from you again.
Yeah, because you're on the phone. Hope
yes.
to hear from. Oops, I'm going to write this in the chat window from you. Okay. So, by the way, Ulia, don't forget, I made a little correction there. I'm returning your call yesterday. You need the preposition. I'm returning your call from yesterday. Okay, Ulia? From yesterday.
Okay, from yesterday. Thank you.
Okay, very good, very good. So, I want to add one more skill to the set here besides just phoning. So, I'm going to go back to presentation 2. I'm going to go to the very end of the presentation. Let's see. Here it is. Okay. Now, I'm going to add a little more information. Mr. Raphael, I'd like you to read what you have to do as student A. Okay? And then we're going to read student B. And what we're going to do is do a little simulation of a missed meeting that you need to get the information about. You're going to get the information by calling someone. So, Raphael, could you read student A for us? What do you have to do?
You went to the Project 1 meeting. Your partner went to the Project 2 meeting. Call your partner to find out what's happening with the Project 2. Then tell your partner about Project 1. These are the things you need to know.
Okay. Now, that's what you have to do. That's the phone call. And I want you to, you're doing Project 1, right? Let me just make sure. You were the Project 1. I want you to take a minute, Raphael, and I want you to study Project 1 and tell me what kind of project was it? Based on those notes, what kind of project was it? Okay, and if you've got the presentation open, we're looking on slide 15.
I think it's about, as the title said, a training day for staff. I'm planning to organizing it. We need to be in charge of the venues, the hotel for trainers, how to do the lunch, also an information pack for trainees.
Okay.
Also, we are in charge. We need to think about transportation, commuter between hotels and office for trainers, and also taxis. I think.
I think that's right. And what do we mean by venue? What does that mean, venue?
Venue, I think, is venues. Venues are the building, the rooms, the needs, the
Right.
things for talk, or like microphones could be too.
Well, let's put it this way. Yes and no. Yes, it is the building. Yes, it is the room. No, it's not the microphone per se. But yes, it is the microphone if you mean I'm going to book a venue that has equipment. So it's not specifically the equipment, but you want to book a venue that has equipment so you don't have to bring it. So indirectly, yes, it's the microphone.
Okay.
All right. Okay, very good, very good. Now, that was project 1. And project 2, I forgot, you've got some questions down there to take a look at. Okay?
No question.
So you've got some questions you're going to be asking, posters and leaflets, 10-kilometer race, sponsored, charity, other. So you're going to be asking questions about the local children's charity. That's what you need to find out about. All right? I can only do 2 people phoning at a time. So you're going to take student 1. And Tanya, the first time you're going to take student B, and then we're going to see if we have time to switch it up and give another 2 a chance, okay? I want you to read student B for me, read the directions so that it's clear. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, do you know what you have to do, Tanya? Is it clear?
No, I need to, I will be the student B,
That's
right?
right.
And we talk about the project 1.
1 and 2. But
1 and 2. Okay.
Which project did you attend? Did you attend project 1 or 2?
2.
That's right. And what project are you going to be asking about, Tanya?
Project 1.
There you go. That's all you need to know. That's it.
Okay.
Let me see. So, what I'm going to do is start off with Raphael and Tanya, and then halfway through, I'm going to be switching randomly between Mr. T, Jose, and Ulia. Okay, so I'm going to call you student A or B, and I'm going to have you come in about halfway through. So that means you really have to pay attention to where we are. Remember, if you're student B, you're on slide 16. If you're student A, you're on slide 15. And there's one more thing I want to show you, which is I want to show you slide 12, because those were some of the key phrases from the last section that we worked on. So we've got today's key phrases, which are here, and we've got last week's key phrases, which are more about the meeting itself, an update, asking or giving an update, allocating tasks, offering to do something, declining to do something, and summarizing. Okay, so these are a review, and these are the ones that we're actually using for the phone call. Okay?
I will try.
Okay, we're going to try. And Ulia, Jose, and Mr. T, pay close attention because I'm going to be calling on you halfway through to take over for Raphael and for Tanya. Okay, so pay attention. Okay. Now, what do you want to see on screen? What slides? Do you want to see your... Do you have your project slides open on your computer?
Yes, I have.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what I'm going to do then is I'm going to put the key phrases on screen for you. Okay, I'm going to be jumping back and forth between these two just to help your memory out.
Okay.
Okay, and if you need to, I'm going to go back and I'll click on the key information if you really need it.
John Eric, if I may, I don't have the whole presentation. I only have project 1. I don't know why. No project 1. The presentation don't have these slides. My presentation.
How is it possible? I've only got one
I
presentation.
only have 6 slides in this presentation. Project
Then,
2 would be.
Look, click on this link, Raphael. Click on this link.
Okay, thank you.
Tell me if that works.
Just on landing.
Okay.
Yeah, 15 slide. Thank you. Yeah, I have it. I gotcha.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so you go to page 15. Tanya, you go to page 16. And I'm going to give you this key vocabulary as we try out our role play. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, let's give it a try. Who's calling who first? Who's making the first call?
I'm calling Tanya.
Okay, Raphael, you're calling Tanya?
Ring, ring.
Tanya's here.
Oh, what a wonderful day. At the end, I find you. I'm Raphael from the Project 1. Do you remember me?
Yes. How can I do for you?
Well,
what can I do for you? What can I do?
Oh, I didn't understand.
Not how, but what.
What? Yes. Sorry. What can I do for you?
I would like to update about our 2 meetings because I need some information about your meeting, and I think you are waiting for some information about mine.
Raphael, great job, but I want you to try it again. Same thing, but I want you to focus on those key questions asking for an update. So don't actually say the word update. Instead, use a key phrase. Okay, so repeat that again.
Yeah. What slide number is it?
Can you see on screen?
Yeah, I can see in the screen. Okay.
It's slide 12, but I'm going to show it on screen for you.
I got that.
So she says, "What can I do for you?" And you say,
"Yeah, I am very interested in what's happening with the meeting too."
Which is that's right. Which is the children's charity meeting.
Oh, children's meeting.
Just so you know, okay? Okay. And by the way, one more thing, Raphael. Interesting or interested?
Interested.
Good. Let's start from the beginning and make it go a little bit more smoothly, okay? One more time.
Okay.
From the beginning. Ring. From the beginning. Ring.
Tanya's here?
Yes. I'm Raphael from your partner at the meetings.
Okay, what can I do for you?
I would like to know about what happened in the meeting about charity children's.
Very good.
Okay.
Now focus on giving an update here. You've got some key phrases you can practice from last week, Tanya.
Okay. They asked me about the date. I didn't understand the question.
No, he said what's happening with the charity meeting.
Okay,
So,
okay.
yeah.
So far, so good. Everything on track.
Oh,
Good.
nice. But could you explain me what happened with the run? We was preparing. It was about 10 kilometers or 5 kilometers at the end. Could you be more explicit about what happened at the meeting, please?
The meeting is 10 kilometers. Is
Yeah.
Sponsored run. Needed to I don't know.
Who was?
I'm a little bit lost here.
Wait
Who
a
was
second.
the
Wait a second.
sponsor?
Yeah, take a look at your notes for a
I
second.
need your help.
Take a look at your notes. You just have to say
Okay.
those in a complete sentence. It's a 10-kilometer sponsored run, right?
Okay, it's 10 kilometer sponsor run.
Now, what do we need to do? What do we still need to do here?
Okay, we need to contact council about using municipal ground.
Yeah, council. Do you know what that means?
Council.
What is the council? Do you know what that is?
Yeah, it's a group of people.
Not a group of people. It's part of the government.
Okay.
The council is the Câmara Municipal.
Okay.
Okay, so that's what we still need to do. So when he asks you, you have to inform him of the tasks that are not yet done. So that's one of the tasks that we still have to do. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I'll tell you what. Let's do this because we're running out of time. We have just a few minutes. Let me switch out the people here, and then tomorrow we're going to get a little more practice. But let's switch out the people for a minute. Okay. Let's see. Mr. Jose, are you there?
Yes, I'm here, John.
Okay. I want you to continue as student A. That means you're taking Raphael's part. Okay. I can only do one of you, so Mr. Ulia, can I have you take over Tanya's part? Okay, Mr. Ulia, are you there? Ulia?
Okay, yes.
Okay. So you're going to pick up from where they left off. We've just got a few minutes left. And Mr. T, I'm going to ask you at the very end to give your opinion.
John, I have to ask about the project 1 or about the project 2?
You are
Yes.
student A,
A.
and your page is 15.
15, okay. 15, okay.
Ulia, your page is 16.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's see if we can continue the call for another 2 minutes. Okay? And we've already talked about the 10K race. So, Mr. Jose,
Okay, what?
you're going to
Okay.
ask another question, and Ulia is going to be asking you about your project as well. Okay?
What? Okay. What's happening with Charity Sale?
Very good.
Okay. About charity sale. Okay. For this progress, I think the charity sale is all staff have received a memo. Do you got it?
It's a little hard to hear you, Ulia. I'm sorry. It's a little hard to hear you. So speak up.
Okay. I'm sorry.
And also, don't forget, you're giving an update, so you can use some of those key expressions that you see on the left side. Is the charity sale on track, for example? Is it on track?
Okay. I think the charity sale is on track, and
Good,
we are almost completed to give the staff a memo for better. And what about project 1?
You can
How
ask in
things
general.
are
It's
going
good.
in
Yeah,
project
good.
1?
Very good. How are things going? Very good. Jose, how are things
Yes.
going with Project 1? How are things going? with the training day. How are things going?
How often is going with the training day? Okay.
Mhm. So tell us, Jose.
Yes. I have organized a training day for staff. Everything is on track.
Everything is
Okay,
on
but
track. Very good. Very good. Okay.
okay,
Julio?
but I'm concerned about the hotel for trainers because I think we don't have much many place to stay. Do we have?
Victoria Hotel has available rooms.
Has rooms
I
available.
has available rooms. The the only thing is that I I have to try to negotiate the discount.
Okay, can you tell me the secondary hotel if we the hotel is a full booked the secondary hotel?
If the hotel is what? Is closed?
No, the secondary hotel.
The discount.
If we yeah.
He when number of people. No.
Okay.
How many people?
He's
Uh,
asking. He's asking. Who's asking who here? He was asking who.
How many people come to the hotel?
How many people are
Are
going?
are going to the hotel?
mm, about maybe a hundred, 100.
Okay. The discount is 10%.
Okay, thank you.
All right, we're actually
Okay.
going to have to stop because we're at the end of the hour here. Okay, we had a good introduction. Maybe we need a little bit more time with this, a little bit, but it's a good introduction.
Okay.
Jose, one thing you could have said was you're breaking up, Mr. Ulia. You're breaking up because you
Okay. Yes.
right? And
Right.
earlier we also saw, instead of saying repeat, you could also say, oh, could you run that past me again? Or just say again, please.
Okay.
Right? Rather than say the word repeat. There's nothing wrong with the word repeat, but you don't want to say it too often. So
Okay.
here's the deal. I think tomorrow we're going to try this. We're going to give you another situation, and we'll give you more time. And Mr. T, I'll give you a chance to speak as well because we ran out of time. I'm going to give you a little homework today to practice these key phrases, so try it out.
Okay.
In tomorrow's class, we will also move on to look at some of the grammar that we saw today and in the last class. We're going to take a look at, I have to actually see what it is. I think it's, I don't remember right now. I remember exactly which aspect it is, okay? But we'll take a look at that. So a little bit more practice with phone calls and getting updates, particularly allocating tasks, because that's one thing we didn't really do today, which is when you know what needs to be done, you have to decide with your partner who's going to do it or who in the team should do it. Okay? So we're going to give more practice in the beginning of class, and then we're going to move on to look at a grammar point, and we'll be in really good shape for our last class, where we're going to have a real meeting, a simulation of everything. Don't forget, you can follow me on Verbling to see all my upcoming.
Okay.
Tomorrow at 9 for speaking skills. No, 10 o'clock GMT for speaking skills, and 11 for the next in this class, getting results in business project management. Okay? Great job.
Okay.
Hope to see you
Bye-bye.
tomorrow.
Take
Bye
care.
bye. Bye for now.
See you. Bye bye. Bye bye.